I got a message. I got a couple of text messages from a couple of my family members who obviously happen to be black, like me. And I know I'm like a few months late on this one right here. And apparently they were talking about. This message obviously went viral on social media, and literally it was. I never heard of the. I didn't hear the message of it until now, but I just want to talk about what it says. I'm going to briefly talk about what it says. It's literally talking about how, you know, I, as a black person, or if I have like kids or some shit like that, and they were talking about how basically they were stating about how the NAALCP. Notice I said NAALCP was talking about that they're after our young kids, our young children, and they were talking about like how some white supremacist group is like after our young kids, our young boys and all that kind of stuff, and then talking about like how they're gonna hang them and shoot them and some other kind of nonsense basically. Like I said before, like I said moments ago, the whole thing, the whole message is obviously misleading. Not only is it misleading, it is also literally determined as a freaking hoax. I'm not a fan of buying into all these stupid hoaxes and complete nonsense of what the media is. I don't know, but I'm not a fan of fake news or whatever. Because to tell you the honest to God truth, when that particular message went viral on social media initially, even one of the leaders of the NAALCP debunked that nonsense. They were literally saying that is not absolutely true of what they supposedly stated. Obviously, we can really see, unless if you're someone who doesn't have a freaking brain and doesn't know how to think logically, we can obviously see that supposed message about how the NAALCP was stating that some white supremacist group was going to come after young children and hang them and shoot them. That was literally a screwed up rumor that stemmed up literally just to promote more hate, division, and fear-mongering. As if Black Lives Matter, Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson doesn't push all this fear-mongering BS, to the max already. Talking about how I, as a black person, should fear the police and all that stuff. But I'm getting off topic. I'm just a guy who doesn't like to buy into just complete nonsense, And I'm gonna tell you this: the race baiters in social media, they created this mess. They literally took it way too far, and it makes people just want to not think logically. It's like this. Why should I even, I don't know about you guys, but we need to stop listening to all these hoax messages. And I'm specifically talking to fellow black people who just literally wants to buy any old kind of thing, what they see and hear. Hell, majority of us still get our news from the queers at CNN and MSNBC, and not even learning how to think for ourselves and all that kind of stuff. And the majority of us black people like to bitch and complain about the right-wing slant, well, supposedly right-wing slant of Fox, even though nowadays Fox has completely caved into the left and all that stuff now. We need to stop. We need to have a lot of discernment of what we hear, because stuff like this, rumors like this will literally screw us up in the head. I'm Chuck Johnson, a.k.a. Kid Thunder. You guys have a good night.